first video in my new apartment. You can see a little bit of, I guess, a sneak peek. For the most part, everything is in, but we still need some final decor pieces that will come with time, but we are in the apartment. I've been here, officially moved in for, today's the 6th day, so yeah, tomorrow will be a week since I moved in. So I thought that I would just come on here and do basically a little life update, talk about how it's been being moved in and just other things that are going on. I am holding my mic just because, one, I'm gonna have to test out various filming spots. I don't have a tripod for this level of where I'm sitting, and I just have to experiment with different filming locations within the apartment. But for now, this will do, so I hope you don't mind when I hold the mic, but you get like closer whispers when I hold it, so I hope that's okay. But I hope you've all been doing well. I've been trying to keep up with, putting out content as best I can while I've been moving and getting ready. I think I only missed like one in the last 2 weeks, so that's kind of good, I think, but now I have so much more time to come up with content and film videos and all that, so that's gonna be good. I'm excited for that. But I have been absolutely loving my apartment, loving living on my own. I've said it before, like, I loved my house, I loved living with my family. It was nothing like that, but it's different, I love my apartment. I love that I can decorate it how I want and make it my own. I love the location that I'm in. My friends, some other family members are so close. I get home now after work in like 12 minutes as opposed to 55 minutes. So I'm in the door by 10:45, and it's so nice. I find myself lately like wanting to leave work like at the end of my shift. I'm so excited to leave, literally just because I want to come home and hang out in my apartment and like assemble this piece of furniture or hang up this piece of decoration, just like keep working on the apartment and just hang out. 2 nights ago I came home after work and I got to meal prep, I got to edit a video, I got to just like, I did so much, and I still had time to like watch YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever and kind of chill before bed. It's so nice. If you are subscribed to my second channel, which is just Samantha Taylor, I'll leave the link down below for you as well. You've been following along with my moving journey. As of right now, there are only 2 videos up in the moving series, and the 3rd one is scheduled to go up on Sunday. But I have a vlog of the day of my closing. I have an empty apartment tour, and then on this coming Sunday I will upload the moving day vlog. And then I have probably like 2 more videos I think I can do after that. So if you're not subscribed and you want to check out kind of my moving process, it's all on my second channel. It is non-ASMR. It's just me and my regular voice and just doing my thing. So my channel is just Samantha Taylor, and I will have the link down below. So yeah, moving day was good. It was hot. It was like 94 degrees that day. I had my parents, my stepdad, my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's parents all helping me. The guys did pretty much all of the heavy lifting, which was a huge help. They were great. It's only me in a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's not like I was moving a whole house full furniture, etc., etc. So it was a lot, and it was really hot that day, but I really appreciated everybody's help, and it went pretty smooth. I would say everything was in the apartment, all the boxes and the furniture and everything, by 1:30 in the afternoon, I would guess. And once I started like unloading boxes and putting things away and stuff, I literally couldn't stop. I wanted every box like thrown away or recycled. I wanted all the boxes empty, and I did it. I had help. My boyfriend helped me a good amount, or he would just like hold something up and be like, where do you want it? And and so I think I say it in the vlog, which you'll see, but I think by like 7 something p.m. I was done and our families had left, and then it was just like time to chill. So I was really happy with the way moving day went. I have been struggling with like I'm the type of person where, you know, for example, people have been telling me, go slow, enjoy the process, like decorating everything like will come with time, like don't rush it. And I'm like, no, I want to have everything done. I want all the decor up. I want, you know, which I know is not total realistic thinking. And once you spend more time in the apartment, you kind of get more ideas. And once you live in it yourself, you know, you have ideas and, you know, what you want it to look like, what you want to go where. You try something out for a little bit. If you don't like it or it doesn't work, you change it, you know. But yeah, Amazon has been my friend lately. Like every day I have a package coming. I have like a lot of fake plants around my apartment just because I don't trust myself to keep the real ones alive. I only have one real one, which is a little orchid, which is in my kitchen. You literally just give it 1 ice cube every week. So every Sunday I just put a little ice cube in there. That's all I gotta do. So I can manage that. But everything else is kind of like fake, but you don't have to worry about it, and it stays forever. So I have 2 like silk fake trees that they actually were delivered already. I had them delivered to my mom's house just because I knew they were going to be big boxes. So this weekend I'll go get them. But they're like 3.5 feet tall. I got a pack of 2. So one is going to go by this mirror over here, and one is going to go in my room. So I'm very excited to bring those home this weekend. I plan on doing on my second channel a video just about like decor, Amazon favorites, like things, like a haul video kind of things that I've acquired and how I have it set up and how I'm using it and stuff. So that'll be on my second channel. But I also want to do videos related to moving on this channel as well. I'm gonna do an updated room tour on this channel. I've already gotten a couple of requests like to do a full-on apartment tour. I don't feel 100% comfortable. I mean, you're gonna see it as I film videos like this, like you're seeing my living room, like, you know, you're gonna see different parts of my apartment as I film videos. But as far as going into detail about every little thing all over my apartment, I haven't decided if I'm comfortable with that yet. If anything, it'll be a Patreon video. But I will do an updated bedroom tour once it's done. And that'll be on this channel. And I don't know if it'll be a voiceover or not. We'll have to decide on that. But, so I'll definitely show you that. My bedroom's coming along very nicely. I'm very excited about it. Haven't met any of my neighbors yet, really. I know, I've seen a couple comments like, oh, I can't wait for the neighborhood gossip videos, like with your new neighbors. I haven't met any yet, though, really. I met one, a guy down the hall who just moved in like 2 months ago, so he was like, oh, like, I'm still figuring it out too, so anything you need, let me know. He was nice. I did encounter the guy directly across the hall from me. I can't tell what his vibe is yet. He was here the day that I was like getting my cable set up, and my mom was was here and we were just like cleaning and whatever. So I was kind of loud in here, and he poked his head out while we were in the hallway and just like looked at us, and I don't know if he said hi or he was just like, oh, and then just closed his door. And I was like, okay, nice to meet you too. So I hope he's nice, because that wasn't the best first encounter. And he's directly across the hall from me, so if I have like friends over, you know, I don't want to get anybody upset or like ruffle any feathers, so I hope he's nice. Around my birthday, I'm gonna have some friends over, just to like see the place and whatever, after we go out for a little birthday brunch in like 2 weeks. So I'm like kind of nervous to have friends over. I know I'm allowed to have friends over, but I don't know, it'll be early in the day too. It'll be fine, whatever. So yeah, I'm very happy though. I love coming home at night and just like having my space, you know. My dad and my mom and everybody have just been like huge help. My dad came yesterday, and I don't know if you can see, I have my ring light on it, but my dining room table is there. He brought it over yesterday and like put it together, and just a huge help. And yeah, I'm so excited to film videos here and just have more time to myself, and it's great. And my goal was to be in before my birthday. I moved in on July 1st, and my birthday is July 16th, so I'm very happy that I met that goal. So that's really all I have, like, for apartment developments. Something else I didn't tell you guys, I didn't mention it in my last video because I wasn't ready to talk about it yet on camera, because I didn't want to like cry on camera, but I can talk about it now. So it was the Monday before I moved in, so whatever the last Monday of June was, our Maya passed away. She was my little Shih Tzu, I was gonna say Shih Tzu puppy. She wasn't a puppy, she was our old lady. She was 14, and I know a lot of you saw her in the background of my videos a lot over the years, and you guys would always kind of joke that she was like the mascot of our channel, which she absolutely was. And she passed away, so it's like a week and a half ago now, and it was hard. It hit us all really hard. She had a heart murmur for like the last 2 years, so basically her heart was just enlarged in her tiny body, and she had fluid like around her lungs and in her chest as a result, and she was okay. She just, for the past like 2 years, and more so the last years when it got pretty bad, she just had this cough. It was like a chronic cough because of the fluid. It almost sounded like she was gonna like hack something up. And you would feel her heart would beat really fast, like when you held her. But other than that, she was running around, she would play, she would, run to you and wag her tail, she'd run around outside, other than that, whenever we would bring her to the vet, clear bill of health every time, minus the heart murmur. And because of her age, there wasn't really anything that the vet could do. And even like giving her an MRI, they couldn't, because at her age, giving them anesthesia coupled with already having heart problems, she might not have woken up. So it really was, for the last year and a half, just about letting her live her best life and keeping her comfortable. We knew that it was eventually going to get worse, and eventually it did. We knew it was coming, but we didn't know it was gonna happen then. that Monday at like 11:30 at night, and my mom was still up because she couldn't sleep because she was crying, and she told me, and oh, it was bad. I cried myself to sleep that night. I woke up and I cried. I woke up, my face was so swollen, and I had a headache from crying all night. You know, I mean, everybody loves their dog, you know, but we loved her so much, and she was just so, like, I don't know, she just, like, you just looked at her face, and she just looked like this little cute little girl. I don't know how to explain it, but there was something very special about that dog. And the last, like, few days of her life, like, you could tell she wasn't really sleeping. It was uncomfortable for her to lay down because her chest, you know, her heart was so enlarged that it just wasn't comfortable for her. So she wasn't sleeping, she was coughing. And I'll tell you what happened. So if you don't want to hear that, I'm not going to go like too in depth, but I'll tell you how she passed. So if you don't want to hear that, just skip a little bit. But basically, I trust you've skipped by now. It was Monday around like 7-8 o'clock at night. I was at work, and she was really coughing hard, and she was kind of coughing up a little bit of blood, like little dots on the floor. And my mom and my stepdad noticed, so they were watching her, and they were like, oh, like, we gotta take her to the hospital, you know, whatever. And my mom took her outside. I think she said her eyes were just kind of starting to glaze over a little bit. And yeah, she was coughing really bad, and then my mom picked her up, and she started yelping, which that was the first time that she ever really, like, did that, when my mom picked her up. And then she kind of just started to get a little lifeless, and they were actually going to take her in to the hospital to, you know, put her down, because they were like, she can't live like this anymore. It's not fair. You don't want her to suffer. And she must have been really bad for them to say that. And she never made it to the car. That was it. So she passed away at home. We think she had a heart attack. Her little heart just couldn't take it anymore. And yeah. So it hit me really hard, just because, you know, I was moving like 3 days later, and it was just a lot of change, and it was just very overwhelming and very sad. I feel for my mom, especially because not only did she have to, you know, for the first time get used to not having me in the house for the first time in 26 years, but then she also doesn't have a dog anymore either, which was like her second daughter. You know, I'm out of the house now, so it's almost like, not that I forget, I still think about Maya every day, but because I'm removed from it, it almost like distracts me in a way. Whereas I knew if I was home, like those 3 days leading up to my move, where I was home and I was home alone and I didn't have Maya with me in the mornings, it was so hard. So I really feel for them at home. And on my last video, where it was like the last video I filmed in that house, I saw so many comments like, oh, you're not gonna live there anymore. You know, I'm gonna miss seeing Maya in the back of your videos. And I was like, oh, because, you know, unfortunately you wouldn't see her anyway. So, you know, I will love that dog for the rest of my life. We all will. I will think about her all the time. But, you know, she's not suffering anymore. Because at the end, she was suffering the last couple days. And you don't want your dog to live like that. So, that's like the bad part about having a dog. You know, you get attached to them, and then eventually they have to pass pass on. And so, but I just wanted to update you guys because I know you guys know Maya. You've known her for years, and I even saw a couple of comments asking why, like, I wasn't gonna bring her with me when I moved. But yeah, so she's in a better place now. She's happy, and I hope and pray, because we have no way of knowing, but I hope and pray that dogs go to heaven so that I can see her again one day. But I'm not gonna cry. So that's what's going on with that. So yeah, so those are the updates. Things are slowly starting to calm down. I'm pretty much settled now. I feel very comfortable here, and that's really it. So get ready to see videos. Leave me requests of what you want to see. I'm eventually gonna do like a morning routine in my new apartment and a night routine and all those videos. But anything else you want to see, just comment down below and let me know what videos, I should make next. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and for following my journey. And that's about it. So I will see you guys